Good day, everybody, bringing it to you. 2025 GMC Yukon Denali Ultimate. When you come to the GMC world, the most expensive vehicle in the Yukon lineup is this one after the Hummer. All right, look at this amazing front look. As you can see, blacked out finish, super luxury. I have a question for you. By looking at this vehicle, do you feel that why are you even going to spend $160,000 on an Escalade when for $145,000 you can get this piece? Look at this. That's a standard GMC Yukon Denali key that you'll get with this. But look at this nice blacked out grille that you get with the blacked out gunmetal gray GMC logo. And guess what? There is a fine detail. On this GMC logo, you have a map built all around the vehicle. Blacked out grille, you have a front facing camera, part of 360, and behind this grille, you have your aero shutters that open and close based on the temperature outside. Now, you have the front updated lights that has a nice design to it. You have a precision LED lights that has 3 stacks to it. Looks pretty nice and bougie. You have a fog lamps, obviously, of course, your sensors all around here. Nice blacked out Vader chrome all around here and blacked out chrome around this area too. Nice gloss finish with the radar at the front and a little bit different chrome, which I'm not understanding if GMC did blacked out chrome all around here, why they left this piece. I don't know why, but you do have night vision right here too, so you can see everything at nighttime too. Your power boards underneath, right? Vader chrome underneath. You have real chrome on top. It's an XL version, and you have quad exhaust at the back, which I'm gonna get into in this second. But before we do that, let's look into these 24 inches wheels that are humongous. You can put 18, 20s, 22 inches, which is standard, but when you get a Denali Ultimate, you get 24 inches with the Denali badge, aluminum brushed with the nice design to it, really matching the vehicle. Now, on the side, you have the body match panel right here for the mirror, blacked out underneath, nice design, Vader chrome with the gloss finish here. This color is called White Frost Tricoat, which is $1,500 itself. Vader chrome underneath with the power boards, Denali badging. If you're getting a Denali Ultimate, make sure you get the blacked out badging. It's gonna look really nice. Now, this is kind of a zonk for me. You have a regular chrome right here. I wish it was fully Vader chrome here, all around the panels, which would be pretty cool. Now, nice tints at the side here. It's an extended version, so it's gonna be 14 inches longer than the regular Yukon, and I'll tell you why. And when you come at the back, you have a full new design at the back here too, with the Vader chrome here, the Denali badging, GMC there, Yukon there. You have the towing package, part of the Denali Ultimate. You get the max towing package. You can tow up to 8,000 pounds with this vehicle. You have sensors at the back, Vader chrome all around here, and of course your brake light here. You have the quad exhaust all around, as you can see, with the nice square shape instead of a rounder shape. Now, before I get into the back of the vehicle, look at this one camera, which is part of a 360. You have another rear camera mirror with the washer. You can open up your tailgate by using this button. Of course, you have extra buttons right here too. Now, when you get inside, you have the nice chrome plating all around the vehicle here with the GMC logo. You have a little ambient light right here. You have the cargo liner inside, part of the cargo liner package. You can lift up this whole portion and you have a lot of storage here with the block heater port, fuel funnel, and your lock nut key. By the way, shout out to Wolf GMC Buick in Minton to lending me this vehicle so I can show it to you guys. Now, you have the GMC logo here. If you want to drop down your seats, all you have to do is just do this and you can drop down your seats. You have plenty of space here. If you want to sleep here, you can also do that. You can lift them up just by pressing these buttons up, and you have a 110 volt port right here too. Under the hood, you get this giant 6.2 V8 engine that puts out 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque paired to 10-speed transmission. You have an option to choose a 3-liter diesel that gives you 307 horsepower and 495 pound-feet of torque with an amazing fuel economy of about 1,100 kilometers per tank, and the tank size is 91 liters. With the 6.2, you get right around that 650 kilometers, depending how you drive. Let me know what your thoughts are regarding this vehicle. Before I get further into the vehicle, I really want to appreciate you guys watching this video. If you find some value, make sure you click on the subscribe button. There's more and more fun content on the way. And if there's a vehicle you want me to test drive for you or review for you, please let me know. Now, when you open the back door, you are encountered with this nice real wood aluminum plating, nice stitching on this leather, A lot of pocket space all around here, and Bose Performance Series speakers, which I'm going to get into. There are 22 of them. And you have the Denali badging here. You have the nice leather seats here with the airbags, and obviously if you want to put down your seat, you can pull this lever, or you have a button inside here too. But let me focus on the seat real quick. You have the nice leather seat with the Denali map, which is a mounted in US. And if you want to recline your seats, you can do that even more. Look at the recline. That is a normal seat. This is a recline seat, by the way. And inside, you have this nice screen, which you can see, that shows you the full fuel range, trip information. You do have headphones that you can connect, which you do get with the vehicle as well. But if you want to connect more headphones, you can definitely do that. You can mirror both screens there too. Now, I'm going to turn on these lights so I can show it to you. You have a full screen right here, which is 8 inches. You have heated seats, HDMI cable, 110 port, all weather mats, all that kind of stuff you can see. Separate climate control system. To get inside the vehicle, all you have to do is do this and do this. You have all the space in the world to get inside the vehicle. Now let's just check it out. Now, this is what you get. Plenty of space at the back. When you get at the back, you have plenty of space. Obviously, you can put this seat down as well if you like. You can also put your legs on it too. Now, at the back, you have the cup holders on the side. You have USB-C ports if you want to charge your phone. You can put 2 people at the back, obviously. And even if there is a person sitting in front of you, they can still survive. For example, this seat is pretty much all the way to the back. This is the comfort right here. My knees are just about touching there, but my headroom is just enough. Just so you know, I'm 6'2". Air vent is right on top of my face, and the lights are right here. I'm all set. There is plenty of space for everybody. Now, to demonstrate how a person will look like with the all-the-way reclined seat, let me just show it to you. You'll get right here. You'll recline from the side, and you can do this. Now, if you're sitting at the back and you have a driver or a chauffeur, this is how I'll be sitting. This is perfect. Full panoramic sunroof, which is closed right now. I'll show it to you. And of course, air vent right on top of the forehead. You have your headphones on, you have a screen going on. You're all set, basically. Before I get into the driver's seat, I quickly wanted to mention something on the passenger seat. Unlike the fact that you also get the Denali sill plate on the driver's side, you get the speakers on your headrest, Performance Series, ultimate badging with the Denali mountain coordinates, and these cool looking seats that are heated, cooling, and massage. You also have real wood right here. And the passenger side dash is a little bit lower than the driver's side dash. Everything is think through, and everything is perfectly designed and engineered. You have an ultimate badge right here. So GMC do not want you to forget that you're driving an ultimate, right? You have an ultimate badge here as well. And you can also press this button in your upholstery and move your middle portion all the way back. And inside, you get your extra storage if you want to put your passport, your cash, or your gun in. Right? You have a gloss black finish right here, which looks really elegant. You have a cup holders here. You have your wireless charging here. A little bit of a space right here for your Twinkies. And you have a huge touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto Park Assist, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Now, inside you also get a 360 camera, Park Assist option, and Auto Park Assist. Your trailer brake controller is right here, light controls, and your automatic 4x4 is here. If you want to change your suspension, you have air ride suspension, which you can change the ride according to whoever you want to do it. Now, you also have magnetic ride control, which is the smoothest suspension in the world. Huge steering wheel with the Denali badge here, Super Cruise here, and your dash screen actually has an option to place your map. If you're connected to the Apple CarPlay, you can also throw your Apple map too. Right now, I'm connected to the regular map. You can throw your Google map there, and your map looks like this. You have a heads-up display here, nice higher dash. You have a space right here too. Rear camera mirror looks like this. I'm going to quickly open up my sunroof here, but a huge touch screen. And if you want to check your vehicle status, this is how it looks like. You can check your every piece of portion right here by doing this, and it'll check your vehicle all around. Look at this. However, there is one weird thing that I found out. These wheels that are showing in the screen are 22 inches, not 24 inches, but that's okay. We'll give them a free pass here. You can control your entertainment screen at the back with this. You have all these buttons right here to control your temperature, your buttons for your heated seats, cooling seats, and your buttons to increase or decrease your volume. And if you really do not want to touch anything, you can also do this. For example, look at the fact that your temperature is 20 degrees. You can also do this. Hey Google, increase temperature to 25 degrees. Look at here.
Okay, changing the temperature to 25 degrees.
You see that? Now, your fan speed is just at the level 2. Now, hey Google, fan speed maximum.
Okay,
Look at
changing
that.
the fan speed to the highest.
Now, I don't want to blow myself away in between the car. I still want to give you a review, so let's get back to this. This is how it looks like. You have multiple different camera angles. You can see every single thing in a parking lot. Since we're in a parking lot, you can see your tires moving. You can see exactly where you're parked, so there is no chance you'll be hitting anybody, right? But with that, let's get to the drive so I can show it to you how everything handles. So let's do a quick drive on this Yukon Denali Ultimate XL. Hope you're enjoying this review here. Look at this. It's such a large vehicle. Some of you might be thinking, you know what, we don't want to get such a large vehicle, it might be too hard to drive, but it's actually really fun to drive. With the acoustic liner on the wheel wells, and you have your active noise cancellations inside, it's pretty quiet. With all the camera angles, it makes your life really easy to navigate, right? Look at this. You have adaptive cruise, emergency braking, all those safety features, because when you spend $145,000, it's kind of expected to have every single feature in a vehicle, right? Now, I'm going to quickly show it to you how it handles or goes 0 to 100 basically. Right now we are at 47, but I'm going to quickly step on it. This is how it goes. The V8 roar that you get with this vehicle is pretty cool actually. It kind of reminds you that why you live in North America, or even if you're driving this vehicle in Asia or Middle East, right? Still gonna gives you a reminder. Let me just quickly show it to you. We're gonna try to do a quick 0 to 100 here so I can show it to you. You guys are ready, and let's go. Look at this. All that V8 power to the rear wheels. I know it's still the automatic 4x4 is on, but it's still rear wheel drive until you need to use 4x4 controls. Now you can choose to use your navigation here if you like. Huge touchscreen here, or you can just, don't worry about this and you can use your navigation right here. Let's just try to take a quick exit and see how suspension feels. Look at this. There's not a crazy amount of body roll, which is usually a complaint with a big vehicle, because you know what, when you're trying to take an exit, the body roll is too much, but not with this vehicle. So you do have adaptive cruise control in this and super cruise, but unfortunately the road we are driving on had an accident about 15 minutes before. That is why the maps are still recognizing it's not safe to drive with the super cruise. Even though the super cruise sign is on, it still keep on kicking me out of it. But with the super cruise, you have about 2.2 million miles of radius by the end of 2025 in North America. So if you're living in Canada or US, you're gonna have that much of a coverage, which is pretty cool. But look at this. The vehicle feels really cool at the speed of 102 kilometers an hour. You're really cruising with the suspension being super soft, your sport mode on and all that. You're gonna have a really good fun actually. Now if I really want to accelerate, you can easily do so when you have 7 passengers packing in the vehicle along with you. I'm going to try to take a quick exit with a little bit of a higher speed to kind of show it to you how it's going to go. Look at this. You feel confident, and if you need to turn on your manual mode, you can turn the L mode, and you can use your paddle shifters as well. Your 10-speed transmission, you can use it here, and you can accelerate the way you want to accelerate. But with that, we are done. Thank you so much for watching our video. And as I said, please do not forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions for me, please let me know in the comment below. And if there's a car that you want me to review for our channel, please let me know. I'll definitely go ahead and do that for you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.